evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. The Nuggets control the tap. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Harris. Fires the three. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Curling inside. Joel Embiid sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Porter. They get it down to Aldridge. Ben Simmons swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
You've got to get that one to go. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Finish that.
They're bound to get on the scoreboard sooner or later if they keep getting open looks like that.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Can't connect from in close. Smith now into the front court. His team up by 1. Easy path to the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are all...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Murray with the basketball. Down by 1. Tobias Harris snatching it out of the air. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Murray into the front court. Down 3. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Millsap to Jokic. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Simmons to Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a look. Nikola Jokic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
And stuffs it home.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oh, the slam popped out. The drive, right to the basket. Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Murray with it. They trail by 1. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 42, Al Horford.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Denver ball right now. Joel Embiid, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Paul Millsap able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Slam dunk Will Barton.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Simmons with it. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Barton into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Nikola Jokic. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Count it.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Jokic to Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. Going to launch beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. Time expires on the period. It's the Sixers out in front. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's a one-point game as we get rolling once again here in the second quarter. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Another follow, no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Now a steal by Philly.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Zaire Smith at the line. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Denver's got it. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Martin into the front court. Down just a couple. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
We going to see a team take the lead here?
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Embiid to Simmons. For three. Rebound taken down by Denver. Ben Simmons sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And a nice finish at the rim.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this. The legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Not that time. Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. Embiid, good for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Martin into the front court. Down two. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. to Porter. Has a look. Martin's shot, no good. Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Zaire Smith trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw try, off the mark. Jokic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Baseline drive. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Josh Richardson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nothing going here on that drive. To Richardson. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's the Nuggets with the board. To Jokic. Not that time. In the front court comes Simmons. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Horford. Paul Millsap rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Horford to Embiid. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Millsap scores from the post. That misses with a second to go. Slams it home on the putback. So we head to intermission, all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. And while it's not a big deficit, they should pretend like they're getting blown out. They benefit from that kind of mentality in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets. The Nuggets will start the third quarter with a tie on the scoreboard. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scores.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
Simmons did a remarkable job of swatting shot after shot. Scorers have got to be thinking twice when he's within range. Furthermore, this kind of production is coming from a guard, and that just makes it all the more impressive. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
Get down. Half court, hands off.
Harris, deep right corner, 4-3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Porter. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Richardson. Josh Richardson is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Second and 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Murray into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Millsap. Missed a wide open look. Into the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Millsap. Porter. Screen coming. To Jokic. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Michael Porter at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Porter to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Simmons with it. His guys down 3. Shot from the lane won't go. Nuggets have the possession. From the outside, no good. Richardson to Embiid. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. To Jokic. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nikola Jokic with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Joel Embiid. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Porter. Trying to cash in. Murray's shot won't fall. Richardson to Horford. From long range, textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive to Simmons. Josh Richardson. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The follow won't go either to Embiid. Knocked loose. Embiid. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Defense, let's go.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Here's Simmons with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Joel Embiid. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, Nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Substitution being made in this one. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Great.
Here comes the screen. Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Can't miss those. Nuggets with the basketball. No good. That misses with a second to go. And a putback slam. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Nuggets with the lead. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in, entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the 4th quarter with, more important.
To Will Barton. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Simmons to Horford. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Down to Grant. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Tobias Harris with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Missed the foul shot. Barton into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Has a look. Barton shot off the mark. To Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Embiid, good for 2.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Almost unlucky bounce. Ben Simmons with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball.
Slams it home on the putback.
You see, to a lot of people, it's an oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things, but that's what the great ones do.
To Simmons. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's Denver's ball. Harden. Got it from the line. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Simmons to Richardson. Fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Josh Richardson with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 80% in this contest. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Denver ball right now. To Jokic. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Jokic. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Horford to Simmons. Richardson. Josh Richardson at the line for 2 shots. He's been steady, 83% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Murray with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. To Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Trying to cash in, off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Denver's got it, and Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time for some new personnel into the game. To Porter. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Simmons with it. Up by 3. Paul Millsap pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Josh Richardson. He engulfed him that time. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. Down low Jokic. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Embiid. Cruises inside for two.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
It was right there.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Simmons to Embiid around the perimeter. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Simmons into the front court. Leads just a point. To Richardson for three. Tough shot. Well defended. Simmons to Richardson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Millsap. Paul Millsap. 4 out of 7. Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? And he's going to the line to shoot.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 75% so far tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Murray with it. All even here in the fourth. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Sixers call for time. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Nuggets did what great teams do best: finish.
The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. The 76ers.
Just couldn't close this one out.
They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, But even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.